Hello everyone. My name is Shun Naing, and I'm 26 years old. I'm currently a part-time student at Strategy First University Yangon, majoring in business administration and management. After finishing high school with all distinctions, I had attended medical school until the final year in 2020. Under various circumstances, I have decided to change my career to hospitality, where my passion and interest revolved. So I can say that my academic background is on two different career paths. One is medicine and the other is business. I also have a job experience as customer service representative for 2 years at interior design company, where I had to deal with numerous customers daily, and I have always managed to make each and every one of the customers delight and contented. That's why I have excelled in communication, customer relations, problem-solving skills, teamwork, and proper time management as well. During COVID-19 pandemic, I have volunteered as online contact tracer, which I have to gather symptoms of the patients, provide them with health education, and guide them towards the quarantine center. From that volunteering experience, I have achieved communication together with empathy, sympathy, and a lot of patience. So I am looking forward to continuing my education at AIMED, and I'm so thrilled about the opportunities that lie ahead. My passion for hospitality originates from a combination of my aspirations, enthusiasms, interest, and a vision for the future. Since I was a child, the thought of creating pleasant environment and experiences for others really intrigued me. I was being raised in a household that frequently hosted gatherings, especially religious donation ceremony, where I can learn about the foundation of hospitality. Therefore, my love for hospitality was sparked by these encounters, which also taught me the significance of empathy, creativity, and careful preparation in providing a welcoming environment for the guests. I also worked as a part-time waitress in my aunt's local restaurants after my high school years. These positions presented me with priceless insights into the front desk operations, guest relations, and event management. From there, I was fascinated by the sophisticated and exciting nature of hospitality and took great joy in ensuring customer satisfaction. My desire to pursue a career in hospitality was solidified by these practical experiences. I was convinced that AIM is the best place for me to continue my further studies and develop my hospitality career for a number of reasons. First of all, AIM's reputation for academic excellence and its comprehensive curriculum align perfectly with my educational goals. The institution's emphasis on integrating theoretical knowledge with real-world applications is captivating to me, since the practical is really essential in hospitality sector. The internship programs will definitely equip me with necessary skills and experiences. In addition, I admire AIM's commitment to innovation and also sustainability. These days, the hospitality sectors is rapidly evolving, and AIM's focus on keeping up with emerging trends is something that I find really interesting. I'm really excited to learn from the best and the experts in the field and gain insights into the cutting edge practices that will impact the future of hospitality. AIM's diverse environment is another key factor to my decision. I like the chance to work with and learn from people from various culture, since it's really broadens my horizon and perspectives as well. AIM's extensive industrial connections and a network of alumni provide us with excellent chances for internships, mentorships, and my professional career development. That's why I really wish to be a student at AIM. So As a scholarship recipient at AIMD, I am dedicated to providing significant contributions to the organizations and its community. I'll bring my love for hospitality and my commitment to academic excellence. I honestly can't wait to contribute to a number of group projects, actively participate in class, and fully engage in AIM's curriculum. I hoped to support AIM community by getting involved in and maybe even leading student clubs and projects that emphasize sustainability and innovations of hospitality. I'm especially interested in planning workshops and events that promote environmental friendly business practices where I can use my expertise to enlighten other people. I will represent AIM as an ambassador during my academic years and even after I graduate. I'm also willing to actively participate in walking events, career fairs, industry conferences, representing AIMS with pride and help strengthen its reputation in global hospitality community. As a beneficiary of a scholarship, I am fully aware of the importance of support. So I'm really eager to help my fellow students. I'll be very grateful and honored to receive a scholarship and become a hardworking and proud student at AIM. Thank you so much. This is the end of my introduction. I'll continue to my presentation, so please let me share my screen. So my presentation topic is about labor shortage in the hospitality industry and strategies that I'll use to attract potential employees and how to maintain my current employees. This is the table of contents. First of all, I'll talk about introduction, which is an overview of the topics. The next is the situations that are currently happening in a hospitality job market. And the next one is the important facts that influence the labor shortage. And the next one is why is it important to manage labor shortage and the approaches that I'll use to attract potential talented employees and what kind of strategies that I'll use to maintain my current employees, and also the challenges that I will face in doing so, and the reviews that I'll make to overcome those struggles, and conclusions, which is an overview summary of the above topics that I discussed. And the next one is references from where I took the data from. First of all, introduction. Well, in today's hospitality industry, the term labor shortage is a frequently discussed topic. Since everyone is really familiar with the expression, it's very essential to apprehend the main costs, and we have to find the solution for it and to prevent any further issue. The scarcity of labor is necessary to be addressed for the long-term and sustainable growth of hospitality. So, what are the situations that are currently happening in hospitality job market? As you can see, there is a remarkable growth from $4,390.57 billion in 2022 to $4,699.57 billion in 2023. And the compound annual growth rate is of 7%. The hospitality sectors employ nearly 320 million people in 2023 after a decline in 2020, which is an pandemic era, which was when pandemic era. And however, the employment figures dropped from 334 million in 2019 to 271 millions. I have also included the citation here because the above data are gained from that website. So the next one is what are the important factors that influence labor shortage? As everyone knows, in 2020, there was a pandemic, and during the pandemic, almost all business sectors except from healthcare declined and their profit decreased. and most of the employees were laid off. So after the pandemic, every business industries, especially hospitality industry, have to overcome from the pandemic consequences. So one of the main factors is post-pandemic rehabilitation. This is the figure showing how businesses overcoming the pandemic consequences. The next one is low compensation and extended working hours, which is a common issue in hospitality. The next one is elevated turnover rates, which is it's connected with low salaries and long working hours. The next one is changes in attitudes towards workplace. It's common among millennials and Gen Z because they prioritized in work-life balance and other benefits. However, restaurants, cafes, and hotels are failed to meet their expectations. Therefore, they resign from their jobs and decided to follow other career paths. The next slide is why is it important to manage labor shortage? First of all, it's very crucial to address manpower insufficiency because it has main impact on corporate operations and customer service. Hospitality sectors depends mainly on customers, and we have to make customers satisfied and delight. So it's important. It has impact on customer service, and also for our profit, we have to rely on shareholders. So corporate operations, it's important. The next one is it has implications for the industry permanently and persistently. The next one is we have to find a sustainable solution about the employee shortage. So this slide is what kind of approaches that I'll use to attract potential employees. There are various strategies, like we can offer them with competitive salary and incentives. We can provide them with reasonable compensation and also offer them with extended benefit packages for mental and physical well-being. The next one is we can offer them with optimal workplace. So what's an optimal workplace? Optimal workplace is a positive, encouraging, and collaborative work environment. And we can also ensure the safety of our employees. When I talk about safeties, I don't necessarily mean personal safety. We can also provide them with job security. Because during economic decline and hard times like COVID-19 pandemic, people are really concerned about their job and concerned about being laid off. So we have to provide them with job security and also welfare of the employees. So what are the opportunities for their career development? Well, we can offer them with effective training for their career growth and also individual mentorships like a one-on-one coaching system and also self-improvement. In terms of self-improvement, I refer like both personal development and also developed in career-wise. So what are the competitive salaries and incentives? Well, I'll talk about providing fair compensation while recruiting competent employees because gender wage gap is a common issue in many work environments for many years. So we can provide them with a standardized and transparent salaries, and we can create equal compensation system. I like to give an example here. Two employees in the same position who both have the abilities to finish their jobs in time and perform well in their duties must get fair salaries, no matter of their age, no matter of their gender, their ethnicity, their religious beliefs, or even their sexual orientations. That's what I mean by equal compensation system. And the next one is we have to minimize any bias as a supervisor when making a decision on promotions and giving bonuses. So, what are the extensive benefits? Well, we can offer them with yearly bonuses and profit sharing. Some companies and hotels allow their employees to purchase a share, which is a form of profit sharing. And the next one is health and wellness insurance. Both physically fit and mentally stable employees are a very necessary asset of our hotel industry. And employees can become burnout and overwhelmed in stressful conditions. So to overcome those, they have to be well and healthy. The next one is a paid leave. As everyone know, there are sick leave and maternal leave, and a pension plan, which is also called a retirement plan. So I think if people are really concerned about their uncertain future, so if our hotel can provide them with a proper retirement plan, they will be more interested in working with us. So the next one is employee discount program, which is commonly used in many businesses. So how can we provide the positive work culture? Well, we have to know what are the components of it. There is a proper leadership style, which means types of leaderships we have to use in managing our employees. Well, in hospitality industry is a very innovative and fast evolving workplace. So democratic and transformational leadership styles are very suitable. The democratic leaders allows their employees to talk openly about their decisions, about their opinions, and also involve them in decision-making process, and also encourage them to be creative and innovative. And also, transformational leader also work together with their employees to reach the overall organizational goals. We have to have respect and support between each other, and the employees should get the autonomy depending on their positions and should have an accountability for their duties. And the next one is corporations between different departments and between different teams, and equity. Like I mentioned before, no matter of a person's gender, their age, their ethnicity, or even their sexual orientation and religious belief, everyone has to be treated equally and fairly. And also we have to accept the diversity in workplace. So the next one is work-life balance and flexibility. In terms of flexibility, like everyone know, hospitality sectors has a very packed and hectic work schedules, but we have to provide our employees with as flexible as possible working shifts so that they won't feel burnout and overwhelmed. So the next slide. The next slide is about the strategies to promote employees' well-being. The first one is we have to guarantee their personal safety by providing on-site clinic and also lactation room for working mothers. And also there is a job security during hardships. And also we have to divide equal and reasonable workload among employees, and also employee assistance program is necessary. That's a free and voluntary program where employees can talk about the struggles that they have during their working hours, and they can discuss openly with their supervisors, and it's completely confidential program. The next one is how can we offer them opportunities for their career growth? Well, an employee or a person needs to be developed personally and professionally. We can provide them with different types of training programs, like on-the-job training. Obviously, we can offer them with workshop, conferences, seminars, and the exchange programs between different hotel chains or even foreign exchange programs. And we can make an individual mentoring where they can talk openly and confidential, and they can know their mistakes and correct them in the future. So the next one is initiatives for their professional growth. First of all, we can offer internal job rotations and promotions between different departments within the hotel, and also leadership improvement programs. Not every employees want to stuck in the same positions for many years. They like to climb up a higher positions in a career ladder. So one day they will probably become a leaders. So we have to provide them with leadership improvement programs so that they can manage one well for their subordinates. And the next one is 7-20-10 routes. I like to elaborate a little bit more about it. That means like 70% of the knowledge should be gained from on-the-job training, and 20% should be from talking with their mentors and colleagues, and 10% should be from your former academic studies. So the next slide, it's what kind of strategies that I'll use to maintain my current employees. Well, motivation, which is a number one important factors in maintaining employees, because everyone needs to be motivated and fulfilled in order to perform well in their duties. First of all, there is an intrinsic motivation where we can provide them with psychological rewards. And the next one is extrinsic motivations with tangible rewards. There is an employee engagement programs like regular feedback. And if our employees perform well in their tasks, in their job, we have to appraise their performance. And also if an employees do something extraordinary, we have to announce them publicly so that an employee will feel seen and heard by their supervisors, by their leaders. And also we have to provide employee appreciation days. So the next one is work-life balance. That's a very interesting topic in hospitality sector because the packed schedule, so we have to make them as flexible as possible, and we can offer them with time off and vacations. The next one is transparent communication and feedback. One of the common issues in a workplace is conflicts, and it's due to communication gaps and errors. So we can provide them with open conversations between the supervisors and subordinates, and we can provide the team building exercises. Also, how can we motivate our employees? Well, Maslow's hierarchy needs of theory, it's a very common one in motivating our employees. We can motivate them intrinsically, and we can motivate them extrinsically. Well, intrinsically, I'll mentally support my employees and also offer them with a welcoming and encouraging environment. And if an employee is proficient, I'll ask them to do a challenging projects, and I will coach them privately and individually, correct their mistakes so that they can do better in the future. The next one is extrinsic motivation with tangible rewards, like I mentioned before. So we can provide them with accommodations, meal incentives, transportations, and uniforms. And also employee of the month and most committed employee rewards can be given. And we can, there can be like bonus and promotions. And there are some types of unique rewards like luxury foreign trips and even foreign exchange programs. So how can we make employee engage? And motivated employees tend to remain in their position for a very long time. So like proper training and individual feedback program, we can offer them with self-reflecting practices and brainstorming and creativity sections to become an innovative individual, and also women empowerment activities should be done. In the past years, women are really not empowered in a workplace, so we can encourage them so that they can face the challenges better and they can pursue their dream career more. So work-life balance, we can encourage our employees to embrace self-care practices, and there should be mental health days and also mindfulness workshop for employees for once every 4 months. So the next one is, how can I provide them with open communication and feedback? Well, we can arrange regular team meetings once a month and teamwork activities like volunteering together or even go on a team trips, and anonymous feedback systems where employees can discuss about the conflicts and the problems that they faced on an anonymous platform, and the supervisor will solve them later. And there is an open day policy. So all the techniques that I mentioned above. And so if I do those, what kind of struggles and challenges that I need to face? Well, first of all, I can face with financial implications because some of the rewards and some of the methods are a bit pricey. And the next one is, some people will resist to alter from the old ways. So how can I overcome the struggles? Well, I can involve all my employees in decision-making process. And also I will step-by-step implement of the above methods. So to conclude my presentation, I like to say that it's very necessary and crucial to address and overcome the labor shortage. And there are many, many useful techniques that I mentioned above for recruiting and retaining staff. And also, I will focus on employee well-being persistently, and I will accept the innovation and sustainability. So this is the references that I took the data, and I have referenced those websites for my presentations. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your time and attention. And again, I like to say that I'll be very honored and grateful to become a scholarship recipient from AIM and a hardworking and proud student. Thank you so much. So I'll stop sharing my screen. Thank you so much for your time and attention.